What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Black Lagoon, this time with episode 7. Good episode last week. We ended up beating, well, we kind of beat that a massive Nazis on the boat, but unfortunately it did turn out that we ended up working for some incredibly racist, as you can expect, people, which is a shame. Money's money, I guess, but I didn't really like how they treated Dutch, again, as you can expect. What more is to be expected of that? But yeah, awesome, some awesome scenes taken out a lot of those guys. Especially love the scene with Revy taking down the big one. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Goes without saying, I've got no idea what to expect in the episode today. I don't think we have any previews for the show, do we? Do you know what? Great. I still haven't heard the full version of the song. I don't know why. I need to actually get out my playlist. Calm down, 2 men. No idea what that means. Oh, this kind of reminds me of the ending sequence, like Revy walking, dropping stuff. I'm not sure that is Revy. Revy's wake that she's left behind, though. I don't know. Where are we right now? Polish people, I think that means. Polacks. Is that the actual word for them? I mean, this is gonna. I don't know what's gonna come out here. But I'm gonna Google what do you call a group of Polish people? Polacks. Never heard that one. I obviously live in Europe. Quite familiar with Polish people. What do you call a group of? See, it's usually like animals you type in here. Polish people. Oh, you do. Interesting. I've never Poles. That's what I've usually heard. I've never heard Policy. Yeah, the Poles is what I'd usually hear people say. That the Poles are over there, for example. The Poles are working. Blah blah blah. Polak. Interesting. So Polacks are like a group of men. And polka. I've heard the term polka. More in reference to a polka dot, but yeah, polka woman. Interesting. Never knew that. Maybe that's a the Polacks is a more formal way for the rest of the world to say it, perhaps. Poles is just like, yeah, just the usual you have here in the UK, and you do get quite a lot of Polish people working here in the UK. You get a lot of people in general from Europe work here. So what's the punchline to this now? I don't get it. Sorry. 99 to turn the house. Yeah, I really don't get that joke. Apologies. If anything, again, I'm used to, what did I just say? Well, I'm used to in the UK, Polish are pretty hard working people. Like that seems like a joke to make him out to be not. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Dutch. Rebecca. Oh, we got actual boobs here. Shit. Do you know what? I'll probably get away without censoring this. I mean, just at one point in Berserk, I just gave up on censoring anything and it didn't really affect me. He looks tired. So it seems like they've got a good relationship, these two, Revy and the boss here. What was that, Sis? Yeah, they talk pretty friendly, seemingly. Okay, I look forward to seeing more of that on Lady. I quite like her. Rip-off Church. Well, what a name that is. Sorry guys, I don't know why I do this. I never fucking check to see if I've got toothpaste, and I usually always do. I think I'm okay. So I had no idea her actual name was Rebecca. He'll kill us. And a criminal church organization here. Okay. Okay. I mean, maybe I should have expected this after the Nazi stuff. Oh dear. Apologies, guys. Revolving grenade launch. Why did you say you didn't? Why'd you lie then?
正面にあることを正面通りにすりゃみんなめでたく収まるんだ。足で銭勘定はしたかねえだろ。つまらない脅しはよしな、ジョーちゃん。どうしてもと言うんならダッチ坊やを連れといで。話はそれだけ。後も先もなしさ。どきなえだ。二流ガンマンが。額でタバコ吸うコツ教えてやろうか。
Don't mess with the fucking sisters, Revy. Seems like a bad idea. I don't know why. The idea of a criminal organization of these nuns is quite scary, actually.
実務と歴史を持つ組織が責任を持って届ける味ってやつですね。ロック、黙ってろ。裁くものが違ってもまたしかり。違いますか？
Good job. Good job, Brock. I mean, it's not pretty obvious. That's a business, after all.
それが麻薬でもという話ですよ、シスター。最近協定ルートを外れた麻薬が出回ってるのをご存知ですか、シスター。ホテルモスクワをはじめ市内のマフィアが総動員で追ってるが、探すべきところは全て探して未だに特定ができていない。探す必要がないところに盲点があるからですよ。例えば宗教関係で国境の出入りが楽な連中。みんな真面目な NGO 関係者で。
To be honest, I didn't know he was getting, yeah, he was going here. I thought he was just talking about her business.
どうしてシーツの大袋を納屋なんかに？クリーニング品なら宿舎に持っていくのが道理でしょうに。
Ah, good job, Rock.
即で物言っちゃいただけないよ。まるでうちが出どこみたいな言い草じゃないか。家庭の話ですよ。他にはここに流れ込む武器の量とここから出ていく武器の量、その感情が合わない。それも少し調べれば見えてくる。それは
I think he's proven his worth a little bit here, hasn't he?
もう一つ。
Again, that especially this old woman, none really does not look like someone you want to fuck with.
必ずしも共同歩調を取るわけではありません。
She looks like she'd bite your fingers off if you put them anywhere near her or something. I don't really know how to word it, but dangerous. A snake. Nice. Good job. Ended it with words instead of violence. Good job, Brock.
命拾いしたな。とっとと失せろ。ジョーちゃん。あんたもちょっとはあの子を見習いな。何かと茶化ぶん回すだけじゃ飽きないは回らないよ。うっせばば。
She only said bar then, she didn't call her a bitch. That is a pretty rude way to talk to an old person, I think, isn't it?
冷めないうちに食っちまおうぜ。食いたかね。食べろよ。
Well, I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't really know the specific meaning, but I guess it can kind of also mean that old bitch. I don't know. I don't think it necessarily means that though. Well, I'm pretty sure he's just proved that he is. That was a good job he done back there. I guess that actively goes against what she has the most fun doing, though, perhaps. Big ass landmine. Oh, come on, baby. Or just block that. Ah, he did. Oh, he didn't block it, but yeah, you're actually doing it worse, I think, Revy. The fact that she's judging him, like, yeah, we still don't know everything about Revy. She's revealed little bits of her backstory, and there's been little details here and there that do tell us that she has had she's got a cold heart of sorts nowadays, and went through a lot. Again, apologies about my eyes. My allergies are acting up a bit right now. But yeah, she's just as guilty, if not more guilty, for just judging him based off his old job and the circumstances he came into the situation with. Like, she's held that against him the whole time, whereas he's actively tried to like understand and get to know and want to know about her. She's just written him off as this one thing, and that's it. I think a lot of people in the real world do that as well, especially with like. Spoke about this a few times with higher class people. I've always found it quite interesting, the people that are like born into nobility and born into riches, and maybe have like billionaire mothers and fathers and stuff, and they inherit a lot of money. Like, yeah, they're extremely lucky people in one sense, but in another sense they're also extremely unfulfilled people, where they can never be successful for themselves, because they'll always have there'll just always be something missing in them, because they'll never have to work to reach and achieve something. And whereas obviously they'll have a much more privileged life, they'll never get the same kind of sense of again, accomplishment and achievement and maybe happiness that a normal person would get, even if they're in much lower circumstances. There's plenty more I could talk about that, but yeah, I won't go too much further in that regard. But yeah, never think just because someone's again. I think it's especially a big culprit is especially those like babies and kids that are born into riches. It's like don't ever write them off as just like horrible people and such. They probably are affected by the fact that they're very privileged, and you probably won't like them, but it doesn't mean they don't have problems. I imagine again psychologically they've probably got quite a lot of issues, maybe more than the average person actually. That's why I see a lot of child actors and such from like 80s, 90s and such. See a lot of them unfortunately go the way of like drugs and alcohol abuse and so on, just to try and find something kind of fulfilling in life. And yeah, usually it goes down that kind of like dark path. I've always found kind of psychology and stuff like that really interesting, and she's doing something similar here. I mean, he's definitely not in that kind of case what I spoke about, but something similar. Chestnut baby. Man, he's just taking it all. Fair play, Rock. So I'm assuming the gunshot just grazed him a little bit. What's up? Never heard that name before. So yeah, as expected, they're quite familiar with Reby. I imagine quite a few places and police officers are. Well, that was actually quite awesome, wasn't it? I like that. I always like seeing again a bit more of Revy and understanding her a bit better. But even more so this time, actually seeing I said Roku. That is how they say it in Japanese. But yeah, Rock's kind of thoughts. Good bit of bonding. Yeah, use the voice quite romantic. I've done that a couple times. When I used to smoke. Always quite romantic. Okay, like I said, really good episode. I like that. Like almost no action. But and this is obviously a very action heavy series, but you guys know I really appreciate the kind of story and especially character driven kind of stuff as well, which is pretty much got a whole episode of that today, especially focused on Rock. Nice bit with Revy, of course, here. In her mindset and her kind of understand things a bit better, but again, especially interesting seeing Rock's kind of interpretation of her, and a lot of harsh words, but a lot of harsh truths there, wasn't there? So yeah, that was awesome. Again, I like the chemistry between Team Rock and Revy. I never thought it would be like romantic or anything. I'm not sure it will be. Again, that last scene there at the end perhaps maybe romanticizes it a bit, but I don't really care either way. I just like how they kind of interact with each other and such. Nice bit with the sisters. I hope we see more of those. Like I said, they're always actually quite a scary presence. A group of criminal nuns. I don't know why. I just always seem to really like that idea. Oh, did I even mute? I hope I muted. I did. Good. Oh, apologies. Oh, we do get previews. Oh, we've got a kid here. A little mess. Rast. Really? Rasta Blaster. Okay. Okay, man. So we're going to see some Rastas next week, are we? So I'm not even really sure what an actual Rasta is. I know, I think it's like Jamaican. I definitely know it's like weed smoking kind of culture. I'm not sure if it's like Jamaican origin or what. That's usually what I actually attribute it to. To be honest, with the colours, it's more like Ghanaian, I guess. But yeah, like African weed smoking. Again, I don't really know. Other than that, Rasta actually kind of. I think it means like Rast. I think that's short for like Rastafarian. Oh yeah, I'll Google it quickly. But it looks like we got another. I thought this was another nun, but it's like a maid, but she has got a cross on, so maybe she is connected to the. She looks pretty badass though, doesn't she? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I will just quickly Google what Rasta actually means. Relating to Rastafarian. Oh, it's religious? Rastafarian. Yeah, it's Jamaican. Okay, again, the colours. That's not the colours of the Jamaican. The Jamaican flag is just green and yellow, I think, right? So that always confused me a little bit. Jamaican religious group which considers Haile Selassie, former emperor of Ethiopia, to be God. So they consider a man to be God. They have dreadlocks. As a messiah of the black people. eventually return to their African homeland. I had no idea it was so political, to be honest with you. But yeah, as most things fucking are nowadays. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, really good episode today. Almost no action. Love the scenes with Revy and Rock throughout the whole episode. Again, I love their chemistry. Seeing them again bond, you could say. I mean, they are essentially bonding. It was a very combative way to bond, but it achieved the same thing nevertheless. Yeah, really enjoyed that pretty much the whole episode. That love the nun scene here as well. Like I said, hopefully we do see more of them in the future. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 8.